What if your kitchen wasn't just where you cooked your meals, but where you quietly determined the trajectory of your long-term health? Most patients believe cancer is a game of Russian roulette, that you either have bad genes or you don't. However, I see the data, and it tells a far more empowering story. While we can't change our DNA, we can change the expression of our genes. Right now in 2026, the fiber maxing movement is proving that precision nutrition can literally shield your cells from the ground up. Today, I'm giving you the clinical blueprint for the Cancer Kitchen. This 6-part mnemonic isn't just a list, it's a biological shield designed with science, not guesswork. Stick with me, because by the end of this investigation, I'll reveal the one specific prep hack that increases the anti-cancer potency of your food by up to 400%. Let's begin. The system introduction. To make these habits stick, we use the word cancer. C is for cruciferous vegetables. A is for allium family. N is for natural fiber. C is for carotenoids. E is for ellagic acid. R is for resveratrol and roots. Each of these represents a specific biochemical instruction sent to your cells. Let's start with the biological software that manages your first line of defense. C, cruciferous vegetables, detox support. Let's start with a mystery. Why does broccoli taste bitter? To a rabbit or an insect, that bitterness is a warning. It's actually a localized chemical defense system. Broccoli isn't healthy just because of vitamins. It's healthy because it's trying to poison anything that eats it. But here is the counterintuitive twist. In humans, that tiny dose of plant poison, called sulforaphane, is the exact signal your cells need to activate their master detox switch. As noted in the journal Nutrients, this triggers your phase 2 detoxification enzymes. It's like a biological software update that tells your cells to physically eject carcinogens before they can touch your DNA. Physician's Corner, the chop and wait hack. Sulforaphane doesn't exist in the plant until the cell walls are broken. You have to attack the broccoli to arm the shield. Chop it, wait 40 minutes for the chemical reaction to finish, and then cook it. A allium family, the inflammation switch. If you walk into your kitchen and smell a garlic clove, you'll notice something strange. It doesn't smell like garlic. It's completely inert. It has no medicinal value until it's wounded. The mystery here is the allicin clock. Garlic stores 2 separate ingredients in different parts of its cells. When you crush it, those ingredients combine to create a chemical weapon against inflammation. This weapon modulates the NF-kappa beta pathway, the master switch that tumors use to stay in growth mode. But if you drop that garlic into a hot pan immediately, you disarm the weapon before it can even form. N, natural fiber, the gut guard. Here is a biological design flaw. Why is the most critical component of a longevity diet something that the human body cannot even digest? We eat fiber, but it passes right through us. Why would nature waste our time? The reveal is that fiber isn't for you. It's fuel for your third organ, your gut microbiome. When your bacteria ferment that fiber, they create butyrate. This isn't just waste. It's a short-chain fatty acid that serves as fuel for your gut lining and directly suppresses the growth of abnormal cells. If you aren't fiber maxing, your body's most powerful internal factory is sitting idle. C, carotenoids, antioxidant shielding. You've been told to eat your carrots for your eyes, but that's only 10% of the story. The real mystery, why are these plants so brightly colored? In nature, those pigments are high-voltage electrical interceptors. Carotenoids are essentially edible sunscreen. They absorb the oxidative stress that would otherwise shatter a plant's DNA under the sun. When you eat them, they do the exact same thing for you. A 2025 study in Frontiers in Nutrition showed these pigments act as interceptors, catching free radicals before they can cause the mutations that lead to cancer. E, ellagic acid, tumor starvation. How can a tiny raspberry suffocate a tumor? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a process called anti-angiogenesis. Tumors are greedy. To grow larger than the size of a grain of salt, they have to physically hijack your body to grow their own private blood supply. Ellagic acid, found in raspberries and walnuts, acts as a fuel line cutter. It has been studied for its ability to starve these supply lines, preventing a small cluster of abnormal cells from ever getting the energy they need to expand. R. Resveratrol and roots, cellular signaling. Cancer's greatest trick isn't how fast it grows, it's how well it hides. It creates a biological invisibility cloak that prevents your immune system from seeing it as an enemy. This is where the roots come in. Turmeric's curcumin targets the specific signaling pathways that cancer uses to hide. It essentially pulls the cloak off, allowing your T cells to identify and neutralize the threat. Physician's Corner, the bioavailability mystery. Curcumin is nearly impossible to absorb on its own, but adding a pinch of black pepper, piperine, unlocks the gut barrier, increasing absorption by 2,000%. It's the difference between a seasoning and a medicine. So here is the investigation's conclusion. Individually, these are just foods. Together, they are a biological sequence. Each mnemonic letter addresses a different protective system. Detox, C. Inflammation control, A. Gut defense, N. DNA shielding, C. Supply starvation, E. And immune signaling, R. The 400% potency hack? It's the synergy of combining these Physician's Corner preparation methods, like the chop and wait rule for broccoli combined with the piperine pairing for turmeric. This is how you change the very environment your cells live in. Your biology is shaped by what you do repeatedly, not occasionally. A single salad won't fix a decade of poor choices, but a consistent shielding diet changes the very environment your cells live in. But I want to be real with you for a second. As a physician, I know that knowing the science is the easy part. Living it? That's where the real investigation happens. Changing these habits isn't just about nutrition. It's about the emotional struggle of trying to take control when you feel like your health is a runaway train. Whether you're currently fighting a diagnosis or you're just terrified of ending up like a loved one who did, that weight is heavy. You don't have to carry it alone. We are building a community of informed patients here who prioritize progress over perfection. So, I want to hear from you, and I want you to be honest. Leave a comment below. Share your struggle, share your small wins, and let's support one another. I'll be down there reading your stories and answering your clinical questions because this channel isn't just about data, it's about people. We're in this together, and I'm honored to be part of your journey.